said, every time I think I'm done with Revive225, you guys keep coming back. And I certainly wasn't expecting this same church to keep coming back and coming back. You guys have really been a family.
In 2014, Revive225 was born. What began as a vision has grown into a powerful movement. This is our story.
We're looking for a landfall along the Louisiana coastline during the day. Tomorrow is a Category 3 storm.
Stuff was pretty hard on our community. Lots of trees down, lots of roofs down. The hurricane came and set over us for a couple of hours, and it did a lot of damage.
Estimates of the economic impact to the state are between $2 to $5 billion in lost business activity from Gustav and between $6 to $18 billion in property damage from both storms. Insurance payouts could hit over $3 billion just from Gustav. Insurance Commissioner Jim Donlan says his office has been getting many calls from homeowners, surprised to discover that their hurricane deductible is a percentage of their home's insured value rather than a flat rate.
Several months later, I'm flying back in from a conference. As we're flying back over Baton Rouge, I looked down and noticed how many tarps there were still on people's houses. Blue tarps everywhere. And it struck me, you know, we can do better. We can do better as a church. So I went and talked, Reverend Brady had just been assigned to First Methodist, and I went and visited with Brady, and I said, look, I think we can do better. And he said, I agree, but let's just not launch onto it right away. So we took it to church council, we took it to multiple opportunities for people to hear maybe about an idea that we could bring people to Baton Rouge and help solve some of this roofing problem that we had in our community. Everybody thought it was a good idea. One particular person thought it was a good idea and said, hey, I'll help fund it. And Revive225 was born.
I think a lot of times when people think about missions, they think about foreign missions, going to another country. But what Revive225 does is provide an opportunity to see things in their neck of the woods differently. So there are people all around us that are living in much worse situations than we are.
Wider than 5 feet. Right. Okay. The concrete board is 5 feet, but we've got, you know, 1.5 inches over here. Yeah, so it's better to go that way, I would think, and then just let it hang empty.
I came here today because I was reading my scriptures, and I saw a scripture that talked about when we're in the service of our fellow being, that we're in the service of our God, and that inspired me to get out and serve others. A lot of joy comes from serving others around you, because when you're making someone else happy, you're bound to be happy.
This has really inspired me to think differently about how I connect and engage with my community in Baton Rouge, to give back to those who are less fortunate than I am. So if I can give my time, my effort, and my ability to just thank my fellow neighbor and to be a part of something truly special, I think we're really transforming Baton Rouge for the better.
Our goal is to provide a safe urban experience that helps students grow closer to God, serve the community, practice being salt and light in the world, and of course, experience all the wonderful things about Louisiana culture.
Well, what's really powerful about Revive225 is like our crews are in these people's homes. We're fixing or repairing their house so that they're more livable, safer, more comfortable, and at the same time, like when we do First Tuesday, we bring lunches to the house and the homeowners sit down and break bread with us. And I just think that's a really powerful thing, and I can't think of a better way to connect and build community than to be able to help somebody at their house with a need that they have while building community and breaking bread.
And that's the secret of Revive. It's not anything that I do. or that Ben does, or that it's about our volunteers who step up and step out and say, you know what, we want to love our neighbors just like we love ourselves. And that makes a huge difference in our world. It makes a huge difference in the opportunity that they have to share Christ with our homeowners and with one another.
The help that I've gotten for Revive225, saying thank you, that's not enough. It's just, I don't have anything else to give you but a thank you.